There were so many low players there that just a quick swing across from Snags could have been enough to kill all three.
Benefit for Big that it's the best of one. They do get a very comfortable map for themselves. Train is their most played map. So they have that going for them. But yeah, I think what James mentioned there right before he threw it over is correct. They need Next, they need Tabs, and they need Smoothia.
Well, let's see as this push in towards the A bomb site from Mouse Sports is well and truly underway. The smoke's going to rain on in and separate Next, that man in question, from the encroaching Mouse Sports players. Bomb going to go down. And no one is moving here for Big, so...
Smoothia's just taking a bit of a break.
Yeah, it looks like... I mean, maybe we're going to be getting that restart. Come on in.
This is where I'm curious about it, right? Because there's always this like funky rule with whether or not teams have taken damage before a certain point, so on and so forth, right?
Yeah,
I'm not sure how that's going to pan out. Nobody's died at least, so I guess both sides maybe could be okay with resetting the round. I mean, a good while. Let's see though. Tyloo was set up in a way that seems to be, you know, they're perfectly happy going for a retake, and well, they find two initially. Somebody's been tagged down low, but still everything going the way. Smoothia though. Can he actually get the drop on the diffuser? He does as well.
Smoothia? Oh my God, Smoothia, what are you doing? You sneaky man. Big gonna be locking themselves in a 7th round. Even Tapson just turns around like, what was that?
What are you doing?
How did we manage? We're going through to overtime. And for Big to have it all fall apart because of the timing at the end, that is absolutely devastating. You can see
LMBT celebrating.
LMBT, yeah, I mean, you know.
It might be premature, but I mean.
Way around heaven. Out of control completely. In control. And well, there's a couple of kills back. Snappy, not normally the mad fragger for this team, but he's found 2 openers. Still, all it comes down to is a trade. Cajun still lurking around in the lobby area. We are seeing the peek out from Snacks. Slightly caught, but now spots everybody going over towards that ramp position. Now, by the looks of things, the CT side don't really have anyone here. The rotation has come in from Sunny. I don't think he's going to be able to do anything about that bomb plant. He will spot out Config and takes his head clean off, and now gives the advantage to Mousesports.
Problem is this lack of kit, but apparently that won't be a problem with Oscar finding another frag to Cajun B and Snappy being alone. He's got to get the ace to win this round, or at least delay Mousesports for long enough that they can't get on this defuse. But someone needs to stick it sooner rather than later. He hides behind the door, just playing bait with it. Oh, he finds 2 kills. Snappy's going to win this round! And that's the ace for Snappy. The in-game
ridiculous. That's so second ace.
Put it in front of me. I'm dead now. Done with this shitty
They're already almost on those.
Flashing mid.
Yeah. One more hit card.
This round, Tabson is going to fall. It's the UK hope. Smoothia now is to be the hope of Germany as well to keep Big in this one. And there's the first frag on a Sunny. Smoothia 1v1, and Snack's going to get the bomb down. Time working against Smoothia here. Edging his way in, and timing going to be everything. Does have that smoke, and Smoothia holds his own. He's going to find it. The cheering starts back up for Big. 18-17. They retake the lead and reach match point here on their CT side. Still very much anyone's game, but one more round now going to decide if we head on through to overtime or if Big finally managed to close this out after a 13-2 first half. The amazing comeback from Mousesports to pull this to overtime. It all culminates now into this one also important round.
Tabson almost getting a bit ahead of himself there, getting out from his chair. And yeah.
Nossa, o pai demo morreu, nem vi, mano.
Как ты зачитал сейчас этот выпад? И ведь, казалось бы, что здесь в этой ситуации делать Снаксу? По-моему, гранат у него не было. Соперник мог быть с 2 направлений. Ну, так условно выражаясь.
Да, что мог там, не знаю, с ножом разводить, там, со стволом, подняться на...
Mollied bottom mid. Hold on. Flashing mid once on the right. You can keep going. Flashing mid down again on the right. Pushing down B. Heavy, Pete. Run. Never mind, they're all dead. Never mind, they're all dead, Pete. I took care of it. Pete, I took care of it. Pete, I took. I was trying to protect you. Run. I heard a stampede, Pete, and I had no armor. Well, you hate to see that. This guy's hiding triple. These guys Molly T stairs on pistol and Matt.
Yeah.
We've got North versus the Imperial. Let us know. No. Honestly, does that mean I need to say let's go North now? Because okay. Well, it's not fair. We need to give someone needs to cheerlead for North. Anyway, before I got distracted, Twitch chat, we want your opinion. So let us know who you think is going to win. We already know who Smooya thinks is going to win. Now the coach is getting involved. Absolutely atrocious. Let's head back to the desk. This is a disaster.
That was awkward, unnecessary. Smoothie, you may be good in the server, but my God, interviews you may need some work on.
Couldn't hear anything any of those guys said either. They all thought that was like an amazing moment. We couldn't hear you.
Congratulations.
Do you know how microphones work?
Congratulations to Big on winning the grand final here at Starladder Season 6. They were elated with how that game that went down. I've never seen
time to work with plenty of utility as well. You look over at Big and still 2 smokes up and Sindri on Tizian. He's of course playing over here towards B, actually pushing on in, and this is going to get Big a lot of information. If he continues aggressing, he can catch the timing, make the call that over here towards B is clear. And that's going to give Big a very, very clear indication of where this bomb is looking to end up. Mouse Sports with it on the back of Chris J, who's slowly but surely probing that position down towards Ivy. Smoothie up. With his crosshair firmly fixated on this position, flash on out. They do manage to get by, but there's Smooya smiting down Oscar. He's able to go ahead, pick up the first, looking for a little bit more, and walking into his crosshair, going to be Rob. Smooya, head on a swivel, having a look left and right, is going to go ahead and find the hat-trick, combining with Tizzy, and now we see this go all tied up as Big find the... That bomb's still yet to go down. Rotation's already coming on in from Mouse and Chris J. Attempting a peek over the top of this smoke, attempting to find Tabson, but it's Smooya, the man to open up. He's the man to shut down one of the AWPers for Mouse. 4v5. Still having to try and contest with Tabson, who holds aggressive right now. They're going to hear the tag, so that's Tabson. Position given up. Oscar. With one, but you still have to deal with Tabson. Smooya helping out. Just Rops and Oscar alive here. And they're going to start to back away, it looks like. Smooya continuing his reign of terror inside of this B bomb site, has cemented match point here. 15-11.
15-15, это допчики.
Смотрите, там вообще что происходит на сцене. Вся команда Mouse Sports просто крикнула вместе с тренером бегам в ответ и ну жестко.
I'm a very happy woman right now because yesterday I got turned down for an interview by Gratisfaction, and I said, if you win tomorrow, you have to speak to me. And they took it away and they got through to the top 8. So I get what I wanted. I'm not sure if you wanted this Gratisfaction, but I know you wanted that win. Oh my goodness, you're getting salty with me already. Excuse me. You've just joined the boys.
Live for Optic with a 3rd frag, and it's only Snacks left up. 2 low players, the one with the AWP, and Snappy finds a shot. Everyone's tagged, but is there time? Yes.
Just about. Just about. Optic left that as close as it gets, but it...
They're on an inner bomb site. It's a good start for Imperial to work with man advantage. They might extend that as well. There's Haji. We talked about him. He needs to...
The hell? Get on here.
One flag in the mirror, watch out. One flag in it.
That was an accident. Right, you killed him. Right, you killed him.
That much thought in though, because you know Imperial not a team with like a natural in-game leader.
Yeah, and no offense to Neil M, I'm not disregarding his Counter-Strike knowledge at all, but I just think that he's more of the emotional coach type, right? Like he's more of a manager than he is a coach, at least from my very shallow understanding. And I don't think that he could offer more than what Ave could in terms of like counter-stratting and stuff, right? So if you compare those two in that kind of regard, North should have the edge. And tactically wise,
Я имею в виду, не Смую ждут, а игроки Биг ждут этого эпизода, да. Ну и Смуя здесь, естественно, первый его видит.
Как хочешь, живи вообще.
Твою ж.
Можно вообще?
О, убивают!
Флешка, флешка. Я тебя
Some extra time to work with here, so he's looking to find that inner bomb defender. That's going to be Doja. It's going to alleviate a lot of pressure if he can find him in time. Probably heard some movement around the connector area. Doja is in for a rude awakening here. Well, that at least gets the scent of JR on the noses of Gambit. They're going to know where he's at. Bomb goes down as well. Now they need to group up, not get isolated too much. Adren, down to 9 HP. Here's the issue with these offs. JR does it. I mean, you wouldn't imagine him having a big.
B steps.
I'm holding. Close.
You know.
He pushed me.
Coming.
He's holding.
Oh God, they